Culture shock happens when you find yourself in a new location and you begin to encounter differences that make a difference. Everything is wonderful. Oh my goodness, look at that, look at this. I can't believe I'm here. I've always wanted to experience and visit.
Everything just seemed like a dream. Everything just seemed way too perfect.
Everything was so exciting.
I was really happy at the beginning. I was so excited. Everything seemed to be so great.
The people were awesome.
America is like this promised land, like everyone wants to go there. It really felt like I was walking in a dream every single day.
I was loving my new friends. I was loving the new country, the new culture.
Everything was bigger and cooler, and all the shops and Cheesecake Factory and all that kind of stuff. So everything was just like, oh my God, I love this.
This is when you think, why did I come here? Who said I wanted to do this? My goodness, I hate this place. The food is bad. They do things in such a strange way.
I felt lonely. I miss my family.
Can't do this. I want to go back home. This is terrible. I'm gonna hate this.
Everything kind of went like downhill.
I remember being so scared because I did not understand anything. Wait, I actually can't go home for a while.
And I was like kind of depressed, because then that's when I realized that I was actually in a new country with a new culture.
Everything seemed really hard.
When I tried to explain something, people wouldn't understand me.
I would have so many nice things to say, but I just couldn't get the words out. I just didn't know how to word it so that it would fit in the conversation.
I didn't understand them, and they didn't understand me.
Please, 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 I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. So I always be like this in class.
Trying to explain the same thing, maybe slower, maybe using different words, and still they didn't understand.
And I remember the first time I talked in class, I got so frustrated because I couldn't say what I wanted. Like I had it in my head for 20 minutes. And when I get to talk, I was like,
You couldn't even be yourself, because it's different too. It's so difficult to joke around in one language that it's not your language. And it's really difficult to be yourself too.
And so it felt really frustrating to have opinions but never be able to voice them.
And then I would get like really sad and mad at the same time. And of course it's not their fault, because I have an accent. It's not their fault that I have an accent. But I knew that they were doing their best, and I knew I was doing my best too, but still we didn't understand each other. So it was kind of really frustrating and hopeless at the same time.
You finally begin to get used to things.
Once you got to the new year, you're like, hey, I'm going home in May. It's not that bad. I can do it.
Everything started to get better, started to get used to okay, this is my life, this is not just a vacation.
You are also used to the people and even the language, now by that point I had friends. It felt like they knew me a little bit more, and I felt accepted.
I just felt calmer. I got closer to the girls.
It would feel nice when I could use a little bit more of the, slang or expressions that we use within the team to just make people laugh.
I felt that I found a spot that could be like home.
It just felt more like homey in a sense.
You're now seeing things with a sense of what they really are. Some things you don't like and you will never like, but other things you appreciate.
It's so difficult for me to completely let myself to be into this culture, because it would be not against me, but it would be doing something that I don't believe in.
Especially for us who just come here, after not growing up here, you need to understand a lot of stuff about America, because I'm not gonna say it doesn't make sense, but for us Europeans, it doesn't make sense.
Some laws that I don't share, some rights they have that I would never share either. I respect that, but I just don't understand.
So sometimes I'm just sitting there so what's the logic in this?
You have now become a member of the culture almost. You do things without thinking. It's become so natural to be a part of that culture that it's almost like you're a native person.
It's kind of now I have two lives, where it's I have a lot of friends back home, but I still have so many friends here.
I don't feel a difference between this life and the life back home. It's just I made this situation myself.
and it's like I don't mind coming back from home. I was flying over Pittsburgh and I saw like the whole downtown, and I was really thinking, yeah, this is where I'm going. Like, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be.